really close to him.
All right, are we? Oh, God, we're live. All right, we're back for our last guest, who is, oh, my God, he's just such an amazing man. If you don't know Chef Reiner, come on, give him a round of applause. All the foods you guys eat every day, and I watch you. You eat a lot of food. All the foods you eat every day, all of the great buffets we have, all the specials we have. Reiner's at the head of that crazy totem pole of insanity. But isn't it great that we get to talk to our head chef, and we can ask questions. You can't, I can. Any questions you want about club and the club menu and stuff like that. But I want to welcome Chef Reiner Drygala, right? Give him a round of applause. Come on. Big time, big time, big time. All right, so he reluctantly came up. He was nervous about what I was going to ask him. I mean, wouldn't you be nervous about what I would ask you? I'd be nervous. So I promised him, because Jeff, Dad over in the corner here, our general manager, is watching, so I'm being kind. I'm kidding. I'm joking. And the first thing, of course, I said is, Reiner, are you going to have a cocktail? And he's like, I don't know. I've got my outfit on. I go, well, geez, I have my outfit on a lot and still drink, but that's a whole nother story. So we welcome you. Thank you for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
Of course. So tell us a little bit about you, because I think people know you. They know your name. I mean, who doesn't know the name Reiner Drygala, right? So you know the name, but unless you've been to a chef's dinner or you've been blessed enough to watch you talk at some of the wine dinners, people may not know you. So give them a little background about you.
Okay, well...
and hold it up here.
How was that?
Hold it right here.
All right. Is that better? Nice and loud?
It's much better.
So, originally I'm from New Hampshire. I grew up in the business. My father is a certified executive chef. We had a German restaurant as a kid. So I grew up with Oktoberfest in my front yard every year. Which I talked
in your front yard.
In my front yard.
And actually, he let me wear a couple of years in a row lederhosen up here.
I encouraged it, actually.
He did. So I wore them straight on. Here we go. But you also created the Reuben that you all eat on a daily or weekly basis. Oh, yeah. That's your family recipe. So give them a little history on that.
The sauerkraut is what we use at the restaurant. Was called the Drygala House. That's what it was called.
Kind of like the TED Show. You had to go with the flow right there. Drygala House, right. The TED Show.
The Drygala House, we had sauerkraut there so ever since I started cooking, that's the sauerkraut I always make, and it's not a really vinegary-based sauerkraut. If you never had it, you should.
No, it's got a little bit of a sweet to it. So whose recipe is it? Your dad's or your mom's?
Oh, no, it's my father's. My father's from Germany.
Okay, so we weren't sure. We've heard all sorts of stories about it. So if you haven't had the Reuben here, it's absolutely amazing. So, all right. So what's your why, though? Why be a chef? What got you in? You had the family background.
Well, I was in the business from when I was in the womb. I was in there in the restaurant business. Understood. So when I became old enough to work start getting a job, my father said, "Don't ever work in this business." He might have said it a little different, but he said, "Don't ever work in this business." And like most kids, you don't listen to your parents. And I started as a dishwasher, and I went on to culinary school. And I ended up moving to Orlando and did my apprentice program at Disney World. I did 4 years. I worked in 17 different kitchens on property when I was there.
What was your favorite kitchen on property at Disney?
Oh. Well, that's a tough one. Back then, I'm a little older now. You're
a baby.
When I worked at the California Grill when they first opened it in '95, I think it was. I think that was a cool place.
That's actually one of my favorite. The view up there is beautiful.
They redid the place since, I think.
They have. I like V&A's too, but I can't afford that because I have to pay my Citrus Club dues. All right, so tell us about a lot of people when they saw you were coming on wanted to know about the menu, right? So we have to dance around this. And I don't mean that in a bad way. No. I just mean, people want to know. So they're like, okay, so we want something new, but you do new stuff every week. We have new specials here, which is a challenge. I mean, bringing out something new every week from the kitchen is got to be a challenge. But people want to know, when can we expect a change? And what are the things about changing a menu that are interesting and fun for you?
Well, as far as our weekly stuff goes, I'm not the only guy back there cooking, contrary to popular belief. So if you think the only guy is doing it...
We all know I'm back there.
Yeah, I have a team of people back there. And with the specials, I'll give each one of my line guys back there a protein for the week or whatever, and I have them create the specials. So they can put their name on it, and so it gives us a little sense. We work as a team back there, so everybody gets kind of have their input on our specials. But of course, the menus from my chef, myself, and my executive sous chef, we work on the menus, but it's not as easy as you think. We're part of Club Corp, so I have to do a corporate structure. There's a lot of processes that go into it. We have to submit all our recipes and everything into one system. That it takes a while to get approved, then it goes into another system, then we have to put it back onto a menu. So
yeah, I mean, I guess
it is a process.
What he's saying is, we'd love to have different changes every day or week, but you do such an amazing job of changing up the specials. And then if you experiment with the club, meaning you go to the wine dinners, you go to the chef's dinners, you go to the things that the club offers, you're going to get a better variety of what Reiner and his team have to offer. Oh, yeah. Otherwise, you have, it's like any other business. You have people you have to answer to, and don't give Jeff Jump a hard time about this because this is not him.
No, do.
But you do. I love it. But you have to understand. But here's the great thing. So when I have a special order, Stacy and I both love a lot. So if there's something that you want and they have it, they're going to make it for you. And that's the thing that I would encourage you to do. Experiment. So in the afternoon, for example, if I want, I like that. Look, it's like a real show. Somebody bought you a drink. Nobody bought me a drink. What's happening here, people? No, you should totally buy Chef a drink. No, you should totally buy Chef a drink. But, if you have something you want special, why not ask? If the club can do it, they'll do it. If they can't, they'll tell you. But don't sit back and say, well, I can't have a special order here, because that's not the truth, right? I'm not trying to get you guys to come in tomorrow for lunch or Monday for lunch and ask for a whole bunch of specials. Sorry.
But, no, if it's in the house and I can make it happen, we have the time. I try to accommodate what anybody wants. But within reason. I mean, you got to understand, we have not just your order. We have a party of 200 going on over there, another party over here, plus all the a la carte. And we got one line back there. So
what's your favorite dish to make here?
Oh, no, that's not right. See, that you can't ask a chef that question.
Oh, God. Okay, so I don't know what I can ask a chef. What's your favorite dish in general to make?
No. I'll tell you what it is.
Okay, he's going to tell me.
I'm going to tell you. The best thing for a chef to make, in my wheelhouse, is food and wine. So I really enjoy pairing food and creating wine, and it's always different for me. So that's probably where I truly enjoy. It's not a specific dish, because there's too many of them. There's not a specific cuisine that I enjoy. I like them all. I just like to cook.
Is there anything that you'd like to see on the menu that you're working on? Like, can you give us a sneak peek? I don't know. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get something. It's inside scoop for the TED Show live at the Citrus Club.
We are working on new menus right now. They should be out. I won't say when, because I'm gonna lock myself.
He's working on new menus now. He won't say when.
We make it more seasonal. Is where we're going. So a little bit lighter on some dishes. The braised items like the lamb shank and stuff are going away. Probably, but we'll replace with something nice. I think we're going to go with the lamb rack.
Wonderful. Yeah. All right, so everybody give Chef Reiner a round of applause. Amazing. We do appreciate you. I don't know if you know it, but there's a lot of love for you and your team from the Citrus Club, and we may not show it enough.
Well,
but
I appreciate that because we work very hard back there, and we love all the support that you give us. And come to our wine dinner on the 20th. And also, I do chef tables, if anyone's ever heard of them. In the wine room, it's usually 12 members, myself, and a wine rep, and we taste. It's just like a small wine dinner. But if it's something you're interested in, please email me, and I'll be happy to try to put you on the list. But it's a good night. You get to get me for a private, a little privacy in the wine room. I'm a captive audience that night. You can ask me whatever you want. So thanks.
You can ask him. All right, so give him a round of applause. We love you, Chef. Awesome. Who bought you a drink?
I have no idea, but thank you.
Oh, hold on. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Is that what I'm supposed to talk about?
Usual Friday night.
I don't know. Oh, at the end, this isn't the end of the night?
Whatever you want.
Oh, what? Listen, I could talk for hours. Nobody wants me to talk for hours. All right, so thank you, Chef.
Hey, thank you.
All right, so I think, who am I doing? Who am I? Carson? I'm supposed to call Carson up? I don't know what I'm doing. It's all right. You know what?
Carson Schaefer, everybody.
Carson Schaefer, everybody. Listen, I can go with the flow. It's fine. Whatever you need. I'm not afraid of the microphone, as you probably already know. Wow, Brother Carson. Do you know Carson Schaefer and I are Sigma Chi brothers.
Yes,
we're both Sigma Chi's. And, so we have a bond that's crazy. I don't know why you're here, but I'm happy you are. Listen, I love... So Josh over here, who's been amazing, he's got the flashcards out. So we're advertising Carson's show for next week, which is why Josh keeps pointing at the flyer that he's posted so I can see it. So, Carson, you have a show next week. Tell us about it.
Well, you have really upped the game here. I'm sitting over there with Cindy going, okay, we got to get some palm fronds. I need to get the risers. So you have upped the game.
Well,
Jeff, look at the smile
You started
Jeff
the
has.
game. You started the game.
He started the game.
He's the reason we're all here, right? That's why we have all the different things that we're doing, and we're engaging the club in a different way than we have done before. Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
And cheers to you guys.
Cheers to y'all.
Cheers.
I show up.
So
and
talk about your show next week.
Well, next Friday from 6 to 9, my band, the Taylor Creek Band, will be playing pretty much exactly where I'm sitting here. And it's Buffett, Brown Eyed Girl, the Eagles, all the stuff you know and love. If you're at a tiki bar, I think after seeing this here tonight, I think the plant is what did it. We're going to go full-on tiki bar.
That was the answer to everything right
So
there.
we're going to bring a tiki bar to the Citrus Club next Friday night. So if that's something that you like, we will be here and have a drink, listen to the band. We sound good after several.
Now, you sound great. No, it's so good that we're doing something different. That's the best part about it.
Yeah.
And so having you here and having you engaged and having these people here. I mean, we have people that are talking and having a good time. That doesn't bother me because we're all having fun together, right?
We're a family.
We're a family.
A slightly dysfunctional, drunken family.
A completely dysfunctional family, but that's all right. I love that about us. All right, so I think we're good. All right, so Josh tells me we're good. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Give yourselves a round of applause. I mean, seriously, you guys are supportive and loving and kind, and you supported our guests, David Swanson, Bob Scott, Chef Reiner, and, of course, Carson Schaefer. But we love you all. Thank you for coming out. Our next show is May 4th, which is May the 4th be with you, allegedly. So I'm not sure what I'm dressing in. I don't know what's happening there, but there'll be a lot of crazy drinks going on, I think. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much. And tune into the TED Show every single day, Monday through Friday, here at the Citrus Club at 1 o'clock. Love you guys. Thank you.